Hi you guys. Hello. I decided to have a talk with you guys on a recording because I wanted to talk to you guys on a deeper level, on a deeper spiritual level. Because although I write, sometimes, it might not come across the way, I want it to come across anyway today. And it's about judging. It's about judging. I'd like to share with you, what God says, and obviously my own actual walk in it as well. And God actually says that all sin are the same. There's no sin that is different from the other. Sin is sin, whether it's a little lie or a big lie, or, even if it's a murderer or, just, a paedophile. They're all the same. And I actually had a problem. I did, because, we all got to get cleansed out, and we all got to, change and, change the way we are and stuff, and our way of thinking and reprogramming our minds and stuff. And what I'd like to say is, God said, if we judge, we too will be judged, okay? And I had a thing about paedophiles, okay? All right, cool, sin is sin, fine, but I just had this thing where I just couldn't get past the fact that how can you do that to a child, or how can you be like that? Like I couldn't understand it, even though it wasn't for me to understand. And to be truthfully, it isn't my business, because God deals with the sinners, not us. And we just bring people to God to help them get to know God, and for God to deliver them, and for God to teach them the right way. It's nothing to do with us, we don't get involved like that. Although, we do choose who we hang around with and who we do move around with. And I just had this thing, I can't explain it. I just couldn't, I could understand everything else, but I just couldn't understand paedophiles. And I got judged by it. And what actually happened is that I started getting paranoid, and it actually interrupted with my normal life, and my life with my children and other children. And yeah, I was made to feel like that's what I was. And this is what the devil can do. And I just want to just make it clear that a lot of the time you are not a certain way, but because of your fears, the devil will use your fears against you. And you need to understand and know who you are in Christ and who you are as a person, to make sure that he doesn't try and make you think you're someone you're not. You need to be sure of who you are and stand firm in it. And most importantly, sin is sin, and it's not good for us to judge, because we will, for real, be judged. I mean, I found it hard to interact with children. I couldn't believe it. Even if it was even just to wipe my child, I'd be like, ooh, like, what? Do you know what I mean? All because I felt that other sin was better than that sin. But no, they're not. I mean, the difference between a murderer and a non-murderer, I mean, a lot of people that actually murder are good people. They were good. Yeah, you had the odd ones that, was just doing the devil's work from the beginning. All right, that's what they do. But there's others that are just good, just like me and you, and they just got angry. They were all right one minute and they just flipped, but they flipped in a way that just was a little bit too over the top. Whereas, that's where the devil's taken over in that point of time where they all got so angry. But, a sudden push to someone and someone hurting themselves in a different kind of way, that could lead to death, But that might not have been that person's intentions. It could have just been, I was just pushing them away. Or, I just picked that up just to scare them. And, that happened, and that was the result. So, and even a lie can put someone in jail. A lie can get a person killed, and basically, I just want to just say that when God says, judge and you will be judged, it's very true. And I just would like everyone just to take into consideration that